Okay, so today we're going to play something that I usually probably would never play, but I saw it and I thought it was really weird. And then, you know how they always make like educational games? Well, this is Thomas the Train. Educational version. Like there's any other fucking version. Oh well, let's pop it in and see how it goes. So the main menu starts with Thomas coming towards you, like we didn't know it was a fucking Thomas the Tank game. Then you get all this weird shit like, how old are you? Like really, who cares how old I am? I'm just trying to play a game. That's why you make it E for everyone, right? I mean, it's an educational game, right? I shouldn't have to put my age in. I mean, I guess for strategy it makes sense. I mean, you don't want a 4-year-old playing an 8-year-old game, right? I mean, it's 4 years difference. Like, it makes a fucking difference. Then you get this map. Now, this map's really important because it's the whole damn game. I mean, literally, you got little strategy games and all that shit. Pretty much mini games in one big, ginormous piece of crap. Why waste your money on this shit? Buy a fucking board game. It's a lot cheaper, and I'm sure you'll have hours of fun on Candyland better than having hours of fun on Thomas the fucking Tank. So the first one says, what color is Bernie? Well, I would assume Bernie's the only bus in there, and the only fucking color is red. I mean, Bernie's not the grass, is he? I mean, all these questions are so stupid. Like, what can you see in the background? A windmill, a tower, or a house? Obviously that's a house. It doesn't look like a fucking windmill. I'm sure it's not a tower. I mean, little kids would shit their pants for this kind of stuff. And I don't understand why. All it is dumb fucking questions. Like I said, buy a board game, get trivia cards, and fucking ask questions then. Waste of money, and a waste of game. I mean, look at this question. What is Thomas pulling? Coaches, freight cars, or a crane? How the fuck are kids gonna know what this is? I hardly even know what it is, and I'm 17 years old. There are some parts of the game where you can actually race other trains and engines, but it's so hard. I mean, it says for you to tap the button. I tap it as fast as I can. It doesn't matter because Thomas goes his speed, and my speed doesn't fucking matter. They always keep up with each other until the very end when you pull out. That doesn't make any sense, and that's what she said. Pull out. There is a story mode in the game where you can actually like read along and all that shit, but there's no one to read to you, so what about kids that can't read? What the fuck are they supposed to do then? Just like read to themselves? If that, then just get a fucking book. That's it. Get a book. This game sucks. It's garbage. It's useless. I always find myself pacing around the room, wondering what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Oh yeah, and listen to this part of the game. Kinda familiar, right? Well, it's Kim by Eminem on the Marshall Mathers LP. Sounds just like it. Listen. That's fucking Slim Shady on a Thomas the Tank game. I mean, the music's just garbage. Listen to this shit. I mean, as a kid, would you want to go around listening to this crap? I mean, seriously, it doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, it's damaging my fucking eardrums. There's also a part of the game where you're supposed to go around collecting tracks and putting it to other places so you can get things and go places and so and so and so and so, but it's like never ending and it doesn't fucking stop. It's like, can you go around getting me stuff? Yeah, where do you want me to go? Halfway across the town to get it. Well, what am I supposed to do? Why don't you collect fucking railroad tracks and connect them and connect them and connect them and connect them and connect them, and eventually, after about 30 or 40 minutes, you'll get there. Don't worry. I mean, look at these directions. Go to the farm, then to the mill, and then to the station. Isn't that a little bit too much just for kids to handle? I mean, come on, it's like a run-on sentence, isn't it? Obviously, it's not a run-on sentence, but this game runs on your head forever. I mean, you can't get it out. You can't even stop playing the damn game because you want to beat it, but there's no way to beat it because all you got to do is go through mini-games, and mini-games are almost impossible. So you got to keep going and going and going and going and race and race and go and go and race and race and go across the board and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, doing the mini-games, keep doing them. And then you realize there is no objective, there's no end to this game because all it is mini-games. It's like this game's nearly impossible to do anything, like, I don't know, it's kind of like different, I guess, because it's like educational, and you know, a lot of Nintendo games were educational, so it's actually different for a lot of kids actually playing educational games, if that makes any sense. There's a lot of library of educational games, to be honest. I mean, there's tons and tons of libraries of just educational games for the Nintendo. Now, nowadays, if they did something like that, probably wouldn't do very well, but back then, people loved Thomas the Train, so they would just fucking buy it for no reason. Doesn't make any sense, but that's how the world goes round. And everybody gets a taste of that cookie.